right, let's go ahead and review the Jivan jewelry site. Obviously, it's jewelry. I arrived there, and you're selling jewelry. Great. I think that is great. But I also think that you need a unique value proposition. You need to tell people exactly what they do. Maybe right there. It could be, something like, just for example, low-cost handmade jewelry. Low-cost handmade jewelry, whatever. But people are unsure of how they actually buy stuff online. So you want to make them feel comfortable. So not only do you need a unique value proposition, as we just talked about, but maybe even testing the phone number. If you want people to buy, they may want to actually purchase from you via phone, so put the phone number up there. That should be clear. But the most important part, if I'm looking through this and I say, oh wow, I'm really interested in this onyx bracelet right here. I look at it and I'm like, oh wow, that's really interesting. I really, really like it. And I scroll all the way down. Your add to cart button is all the way at the bottom. Now, this monitor size is about 1400 by 800. There's no reason why your picture should be this big initially. It should probably be a little bit smaller, maybe right here, and then it should say add to cart right here. With the price. You put the little pictures right there, and they click to enlarge it. That's what I would recommend. That way you get everything you have above the fold, and you don't need to scroll all the way to the bottom to get your add to cart button, because that's really the most important part of your page. Then when you actually do click add to cart, if possible, can you make this more apparent? Because if people, they add to a cart, oh, I'm not ready to buy that. They say, oh, I'm going to click on here, and then I'm going to click on collection, and then I'm going to go into this one. They're all the way over here. So this gets lost. The add to cart area gets lost. I would make that a totally different colored, maybe even make it look like a button. Horizontal scroll, huh? I don't know about that. But what is going to make someone purchase $245 for a jewelry when they don't know who you are? So what I would recommend, aside from the things we talked about so far, is providing some credibility. Credibility, authority, and safety. Not only do people need to feel comfortable about purchasing, with security symbols or secure items. Okay, so I want to check out, or I want to check out with PayPal. If I were to click on this and go to checkout, do I go to HTTPS? Let's see. While it updates, okay, I go directly to PayPal, which is all fine. That's definitely the way to do it. I have no problem with that. That's fine. But what I really would do is I would recommend either up here, right here. You could put a security symbol. A little lock. It doesn't need to necessarily, be McAfee or one of those ones that you actually have to purchase, but it should feel secure. Let's take a look at some examples. We'll just do costume, jewelry, handmade. We'll try a search on that. We'll try this site, try handcrafting, try this site. These are all paid ones. I'm going to try the paid ones first. Handcrafted earrings, and then let's try Let's first start with a natural search one, Black & Noir. Let's try this one. Let's see what they do. Okay, very similar to yours. Oh, that's interesting. Now, they're doing very similar to you. They are missing a unique value proposition too, but I like this. First-time visitors, give them a coupon. If people feel, especially during the holidays, if they feel they're having a coupon, they have more incentive to actually purchase from you. I didn't really get what I want out of that site, but the coupon was actually pretty interesting. Let's try, no, not Alibaba. That's the wrong kind of site. Let's try, let's make it a little bit more Onyx. Let's go to, we don't want to go to the big sites. We want to go to the small sites. Let's try to make it a specific color. I want to try to do this with the natural search ones before I do it. But you see what I'm doing. This is what I do. I figure out what other people are doing in the exact same industry, and I just get ideas about making it clear. Handmade jewelry, promotional, AliExpress. You're gonna get all these Chinese sites, but let's see what this one does. Okay, it's not the right kind of site at all. I know this is a totally different kind of site. But what I do like is this line right here. India jewelry promotion, handmade jewelry. So you know exactly where you are. There's no assumptions being made, and it's clear. Now let's jump over to some paid ones. Usually a lot of people spend a lot more money on paid stuff, so they spend a little bit more time on it. Now I have no idea what this is, but it is nice. It's inviting. And they break up their categories pretty nice, but this is actually a pretty interesting layout. They don't necessarily need to have a unique value proposition in there, even though it is shop online and spread happiness today. But they're breaking it down, so as you scroll down the page, it's very easy to understand about how much stuff they have to offer. If you have a collection in your collection, let's see. Okay, so you have bracelets and necklaces, earrings. So maybe instead of grouping everything into these kind of chain collections, maybe try to test breaking them up into bracelets versus rings, because this is really nice. This is actually pretty inviting. When I click on bracelets and I go there, pretty inviting. Let's see what happens when we go to order. Okay, but this is what I was talking about. They have a pop-up that has that going on, but let's talk about the add to cart area. As soon as when you arrive at here, you can look at all of this stuff right here. But what you are concerned about is this and that. And in between that is the price. Not only is the price, but they're making it feel like you're getting a discount. Absolutely. And then they're actually integrating in reviews and all that stuff, and then creating a scarcity effect. This is important too. Creating a scarcity effect, there's only 5 left. So if you made handmade items for each one of your ones and there's only a couple left, you can try that tactic as well by saying there's only 5 left and getting more people to actually purchase it right away. Let's keep on moving. Let's see another example. Handcrafting justice. Give the gift of hope. A little bit vague, but it's clear that they sell jewelries and accessories. As I scroll down, nice clear categories. Let's take a look at their add to cart. It's nice and above the fold. You don't need to scroll all the way down to the bottom to get to that add to cart button. It's very, very clear. Another thing with this one is how they organize their categories. Like, I understand that you want to be unique and you want to have, some nice branding elements to it. But this is nice and clean. Inspired design meets healthy living. A little bit vague, but they have a lot of value to it. Today's deals. Add a beautiful finishing touch with our fine crafted jewelry. People read like this. They go in this S shape. So you need to create your design like that. Because when it does seem like you have only a limited amount of stuff, people are only going to know you for that limited amount of stuff. You see how they're calling out their checkout area as being even a little bit clearer? That's really, really important. And when I was talking about the security stuff, let's see if they do it. They go ahead and add something to a cart, add to a basket above the fold. You can favorite. Let's add to a basket. It shows it. Wow, that's great. Maybe you can't do that with WordPress, but it's nice here. Let's go ahead and check out. When you do check out, I bet you they show security symbols. They force you to actually, maybe they're Magento, check out as a guest. Or whatever. I'll show you how I set up one of my clients that does health supplements. When you arrive here at this health supplement site, there's a lot of different people who arrive there. They may want certain type of supplements, or they might want something else. And it could be the same thing with your jewelry. Some people could like purple. Some people could like aqua. Some people could like yellow. So maybe you organize it differently based on color or different style. I don't know if collections is actually the best way to do it, even though that is a trend to do. So let's take a look at this. As I click on this one and I go ahead and I add it to the cart, I just want to show you how their cart looks. As I arrive here, this is what I'm talking about. Security. 90-day money-back guarantee. Security, 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 security. It makes people feel comfortable by purchasing that product. Proceed to checkout. Boom. There you go. Increase in revenue. Double your conversions. I hope this is helpful. Take care.